Hey guys, it's your girl TAK, and today I'm going to be bringing you a more educative video to basically understand what you're training or what you're doing when you're trying to train those body muscles. So we're going to go straight into the video and I hope you enjoy it. We're going to use the glutes from now on rather than booty. So that's glute minimus, glute medius, and glute maximus. This is not going to be too scientific, so don't worry about that. It's just basically so you can understand when I say glute min, glute mid, and glute max, you know what I'm talking about. Alright guys, so like I said earlier, there's 3 glute muscles, your booty muscles, right? So they're called the glute min, the glute mid, and the glute max. So let's just try and break it into 2, right? So you've got your glute min and your glute mid, which are this top part of the muscles. And what they basically do is that they allow you to go into abduction. So they allow you to take your leg away from your body, right? Abduction, like you can abduct it away. Other thing it also allows you to do is to rotate your hip inwards. So basically allows you to do the movement of taking your knee out this way. So your leg is facing outwards, your toe is facing that way. So that movement is basically like a hip internal rotation. It puts your hip inwards. So if you make those 2 movements, let's do the first one, abduction. These muscles are the ones working to the top here. So those are the glute min and your glute mid. And then the other movement, which is called the internal rotation of the hip, this movement again is the same muscle group working. So you've got your glute min and your glute mid. Again, we're just focusing on the booty muscles, we're not focusing on any other muscle group right now. Now, knowing that any exercise, any movement that your muscle do, if you repeat that movement long enough, you will be working the muscle and you will be essentially building and strengthening that muscle, whether it's muscular endurance or muscular strength, right? So if you want to now build that muscle to get it bigger, you can start by doing explosive workouts like squat. This is great as a great example of an explosive workout you can do. Or you can use resistance bands. What you do is put the resistance band between your legs and you stretch. Again, your abducting is working your glute min and mid, which is like the top part here. The reason I'm mentioning the names is so that you can know where exactly you're working. So those work the top part of the muscle here. Now, I'm going to show you an exercise that you can do with the cable machine. I've got this on my leg. And I'm going to hook this to the machine and I'm going to do the same motions, right? So let's put the weight down a bit to something that I know I can do. I'm going to clip this on. And what I'm going to do, hold on to the bar and I'm going to take my leg outwards. So this is slightly bent for support, the leg that I'm not using. And the other leg, let me drop that down a bit. For educative purpose, I'm just going to drop the weight all the way down so I can show you the movement. So you're going to take your leg outward. Now this is working your glute min and your glute mid, right? If you want to work your glute min and mid a bit more doing the same movement, if you remember I said that if you put your toes facing outwards, this way, so not this way, put your toes facing outwards and you do an internal rotation of your hip, you can get your glute min and mid working because they do the job of abducting your leg and also internally rotating your hip. So if you do these 2 movements together, so we're going to internally rotate your hip, put your leg, your feet outwards up to a 45-degree angle, and then you're going to abduct at the same time. So this time instead of abducting sideways, you're going to have to abduct a little bit far back. So I'm going to show you this way, and you're going to put your leg out, and you're going to abduct this way. It's not necessarily a kick back, but you're going outwards to the side and you're going that way rather than backwards. And you're going to do that for the count of 10, whatever it is you're doing with your program, you can implement it into your program. But that way you're building your glute min and your mid. Now to work on your glute max, which is the 3rd muscle group on your bum, right? That covers this whole area. That's the muscle that covers this whole area. There's other muscles there, but again we're focusing on the booty muscles only. So now, that muscle group helps you. The biggest job it does is the hip extension. So if you're sitting down, even though your quads predominantly do the work, when you're standing up, when you get into this position and you extend, this is your glute max helping you do this. Because this is a hip flexion and it helps you extend. So when you're doing a hip thrust, so when you're going from this position to this, you can see how it's your glute max doing majority of the work. Or when you're squatting and you get to this point, you do that squeeze at the end, that's your glute max. Another one, if you're doing the hip thrust with the bar and you're laying your back on the bar and you're doing the movement, again, it's your glute max working. So that's the big muscle you can see on the outside, whereas the glute min and mid are slightly on the inside, but they're higher up, right? So if you're doing the glute max and you want to work it straight, kick back, we do for that one. Now the reason people like to add the rotation of putting your knee and your feet at a 45-degree angle is to activate the glute max, the glute min and the glute min, making sure everything is in that movement. But the way I'd like to do it is I like to put it as 2 different moves. So I like to do kickbacks to target the glute max, and then I like to rotate it internally, so getting my feet facing outwards and then kicking out. So again, not kicking back, you're kicking outwards, still an abduction, but not a straight sided abduction. Yeah, so that will help you target your glute min and your glute min. If you have learned something from this video telling you how to work your booty muscles, which are your glutes, let me know by leaving a comment in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoyed it and you'd like to see more videos like this. Again, leave a comment and do not forget to subscribe. Remember guys, we are now the Takers Club, and that makes you a taker and me also a taker. This is your girl TAK and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys, love you.